Every single year, hundreds of businesses have to pay thousands of dollars for a really silly reason. And that reason is this. That business was using images in their advertising or on their website that they thought they had the ability to use, but they actually didn't own those images and they didn't have the rights to place them throughout their marketing. As businesses, it's essential that we have high quality imagery that we can use throughout our marketing and our advertising on our website. But if you're just grabbing images from other websites and using them as if they were your own, there's a chance that at some point in time you're going to get caught and be receiving a message from a legal team, and you're going to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars. So if we all have the need for imagery, what are our other options? Well, today I want to share with you one of the most inexpensive options that I've found. A stock imagery website that you can use for commercial purposes, meaning that you can use them for your marketing. And with the deal that I'm about to share with you, you can get 10 images for less than the price of a cup of coffee. This video is a little different than ones that we've done on this channel before, but it's super important. Whether you focus on your SEO or your PPC or your social media efforts, this is a topic that impacts us all. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you that website that you can use to get high quality images. And I'm going to share with you a deal that's too good to pass up. My name's Scott Redgate. I'm a digital marketing coach. Let's dive in. It's extremely rare that the video topic that I cover impacts every single business that has a website or is doing advertising online. And what we're about to talk about is a common problem that I see over and over again, especially for small businesses. Whether you're creating a blog post or updating a web page on your website, or maybe you're in Google Ads like I am now and you're creating a Performance Max advertisement. Something that is essential throughout all these areas is images. And so what you might not know is you can't just go to any website on the internet and download an image from that page and use it. That's actually illegal to do in a lot of instances. So then the question is, as you're creating advertisements, as you're updating blog posts, where's a legitimate place that you can get inexpensive stock photography to complement your efforts? So for example, I'm in Google Ads right now. I'm going to click plus images. You can see that in this asset library, there's not a lot of good images for me to use. And so Google has this free stock images tab right here. But let's say, for example, for me, let's say I'm doing an advertisement on Google and I type in Google in the box right here. These stock images are absolutely garbage. I mean, there's a couple here that I might consider using, but these are the images that everyone has access to in Google Ads. So if you want to stand out, these are not the images that are going to do it for you. And let's say you're updating some website pages. So this is a very common theme that you'll see on websites where you've got the headline at the top, a large hero image. Where are you going to get images to fill out the different slots on a web page? Well, again, if you have your own imagery, use that. But there's definitely going to be some spots throughout the website template that you're going to need images that you just do not have. And so the problem with this is a lot of those stock photography websites are absolutely insane. They cost so much money. I mean, you might be paying hundreds of dollars for a single image. And yes, there are some free options out there, but you have to look at the terms of service and look at the specifics for almost every single image, or else you might be in a situation where an image that you thought you could use to promote your business, you're not able to, and you're going to get an email from that website's legal team that you're going to have to take it down, and you're probably going to be out thousands of dollars in the process. Okay, so we've identified the need for images, and we've talked about the problem in getting them. So what's an option for you? Well, I wanted to share with you a website that I've come across recently, and that's DepositPhotos. DepositPhotos has images and audio and videos that you can use commercially, or in other words, use them to promote your business. Well, let's do that same search that we did in Google Ads, and let's search for Google to see the options that DepositPhotos has for us and see how they compare to that Google Ads free stock images tab. As you scroll down here, these are a lot better. And as you see, I'm scrolling. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of options that you can choose from depending on what type of advertisement you want to have. These were the images that Google had me using, and these are the images that I have inside of Deposit Photos. And one thing that I like about Deposit Photos is their filter options. So depending on your needs, you have the ability to filter images in or out. So let's say, for example, you do not want to have any person included in your image. We'll simply select the exclude people button, and then all the images here will not contain any people. But right here, it does contain an animal, so we'd have to get a exclude animals filter option on that left side. And depending on your needs, just like we did for that stock image for Google, they've got videos, they've got music. They even have a new AI image section where you can generate images based on your exact specifications in AI that you're able to use throughout your marketing. And all that's great, but for most businesses, what you're going to use is this photo tab. So let's say that you're a plumber and you want to find some images that you can use. So I simply search plumber. Obviously, you've got those filter options here on the left side. And then you can scroll down, and here are all the images that if you're using Deposit Photos, you can actually use. Now, the question that you might have is, Scott, how much do these cost? Well, you can click into an image to see what the different rates are for the different sizes and the license associated with it. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You can get images that you can use commercially through Deposit Photos for a fraction of the cost that Deposit Photos actually offers it to you. Well, there's this website that I use almost weekly. It's called AppSumo. And AppSumo offers insane discounts for different SEO tools, PPC tools, website tools, AI tools. And you can get lifetime access to some of these tools by signing up on AppSumo instead of signing up on that website directly. And so if you have the need for stock photography and you want the security of knowing that you're using royalty-free stock assets that you're not going to put your business at risk for using, then you can sign up on AppSumo and get hundreds of credits that you can use today. So right now on AppSumo, there's a deal for $39. You get one code. And one code, as I scroll down here, gets you 100 credits to use on Deposit Photos. You could buy 2 codes that get you 200, 3 codes, 300, etc. But when you do the math on this, you're paying less than 40 cents per image, which is an insane deal. You have over 330 million images that you can choose from. And so this is one way that you can stand out from your competition online. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you have your own imagery and you have professional photography that looks good for your business, the products and services that you have, 100% use that. But even if you do, there's going to be times where you're going to need to have access to a reliable stock photography website, and Deposit Photos is just that. So I will leave a link in the description below to this deal on AppSumo. It is an affiliate link, which means that if you click through and you end up purchasing that deal, I'll get a small kickback that goes to supporting this channel that allows me to create videos for you that are hopefully helpful on a weekly basis.